I think it was a pretty good race for me, and I know I made a couple mistakes, which means the time I know I can be even faster, and to go a best time like from the Olympics till now is pretty great for me, and to go 58.5 and go the US Open record, like that's my first ever big record I've ever gotten, so I'm pretty pumped about that, and I'm really looking forward to getting to swim so many events at Worlds.
So how do you feel, what does it feel like to be someone that people are counting on now? You were a surprise medalist in Rio. Now you're a legit medal contender everyone's watching in the 100 and the 200.
I think I sort of feed off of the confidence I have from the Olympics and how it's really carried me through this year. And I know that it's really important to be consistent, and that's something I've really worked on. So being consistent at championship meets and in the finals and in prelims like that is something really important for Team USA, because it's pretty hard to get into Olympic finals or World Championship finals. So being able to get the job done is super important to me, and I really want to do the best for my team.
Kylie Moss went 58.2 this year. How much did you pay attention to that, and how much do you think about, okay, that's the one that we're chasing here?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I obviously pay attention to all my competitors. I'm a pretty big swim nerd, so I always know what everyone goes the whole year. And I'm really close with her. She's a great competitor, and I think it's a good motivation and something that's pretty exciting that we're getting down to the world record that stood for so long.
Yeah.
So have you talked to Missy at all about, or did she talk to you before this meet about her record, or?
I mean, we're friends. We don't always talk about swimming. I mean, I hang out with her on a social level too. It's really good to have her out at Cal and really be a part of normal life with her and things like that.
Let's talk about you. Joe Posnanski wrote a great piece about your challenges health-wise.
Yes.
Doesn't seem to be a problem now.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between the last 2 years?
There's usually it's a daily thing for me, and I just know that there's times in my life where I'm healthier than others, and there's times where I struggle more, and just really honing in on knowing, getting older and knowing when something's I'm not as healthy, and being able to know my body better and back off, and really trusting the process and knowing I don't need to do this practice today, maybe I'll back off and I'll swim better long term if I do that, and things like that. And I think just knowing my body as a sophomore at Cal and just not pushing it as hard really paid off for me.
You've been riding this wave of momentum since Rio. NCAA's was great, this meet's been great, so what is it that's clicked so well since the Olympics?
I honestly think everything came together at the Olympics for me, and that just sort of has helped me come along the whole way, and this has probably been the best swimming year of my entire life, so it's been pretty awesome. I couldn't ask for really anything else, and I know I've really mastered the details to the point where I don't have to think about them when I'm swimming, which is something that I've really worked hard on, where it's more a natural instinct rather than oh, don't forget this while I'm racing. So I think that's what's really come together.
You seemed really excited that it'll be you and Olivia again.
Oh, I love Olivia. She's a great competitor. I meant to go again with someone I went to the Olympics with. I mean, it's so nice to have such a familiar face in ready rooms and things like that, and I know we support each other really well, and we always talk about how much anxiety the 100 bag gives us both, so it's nice to relate to someone else too.
Lights out swim tonight, but coming in, what did you think you'd go?
I was hoping just anything, a 58 anything, so going a 58.5 sort of blew it out of the proportion for me. I just was hoping 58.9 or something like that, be around what I went at the Olympics, but to go even faster was sort of shocking to me.
Where's the room for improvement in that race?
Definitely my turn. I was a little far away, and so I came off that turn in a little bit panicky, so I just think that that's something I can go in and practice a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, Kathleen, congratulations. See you in Hungary.
Thank you.